This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the USF Bulls against the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who have been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Van Buren. Makes a one-handed catch. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Kansas State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USF. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to run it. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He's in the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Wildcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Back in motion now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for some space. It's Isaac. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, it produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kansas State is on top now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it to the left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll call timeout here before the snap. Got to talk about this 3rd down and inches coming up. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Chris, the only thing popping into my head right now is easy game. It's 3rd and inches. Just sneak it, move the chains, create a first down.
Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Look out, he's got space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, South Florida. He breaks away for the touchdown.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. Look out, he's loose. The 40, at the 30, at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Trying to create here on the move. That's caught. It's Rodgers. What a snag by the junior receiver. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Breaking tackles. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires quickly to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Trying to find some room. It's Harris. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. We have a timeout taken, the second by Kansas State. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Dropping back. It's Johnson. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 25 now.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity, got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today, the season on the line. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, is such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
He'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the 2nd half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. That's reeled in. It's Isaac. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the pressure's on. Short pass finds the tight end. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. On the run, it's Isaac. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. Kansas State is on top now. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Van Buren. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Now the 40. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And Wildcats now will call a time. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Catch made for the score. Now the all-important extra point. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Here comes the pressure, and he'll be brought down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense looking to make a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
2nd down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Handoff heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up. Sticking with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
That pass is batted away, incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle, it's Collins. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Selden. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, USF. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. But he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Timeout taken by USF. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Season opening. Here he goes. At the 10 now. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So the choice to go for it